Hey, how you doing?
Yep. I'm all good. How are you?
Very well this evening.
Good stuff.
See, everyone's got straight out.
Yep. Apart from the two people who are currently in the garage. No, four. Yeah, four. Obviously trying to get open space in the track because nobody wants to be held up. So, predictions for this qualifying session, Lennox. I want your top three because,
Well, we all know it's got to be GG.
yeah, on pole. But
I'm not really sure about the rest. I mean, who was it? VT the last time? He showed a really strong start, but I think he dropped off a bit towards the end. I think he'll definitely stand a chance.
yep, your man Samsters, I believe, is in the race today.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I saw that little battle for her. That was brilliant the last time.
Yeah, huh? I also have information while you were away and making me worried that you weren't going to show up in time. There's
Oh,
there's high excessive tyre wear, so Doherty believes it's going to be a 3 stop, maybe a 4.
a four stop. Wow.
Yeah, so,
Well, we know the three stop won it last week, didn't it?
well, not won it, but came as
Yeah.
humanly close as. Oh, wait, did someone?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, as humanly close to GG as you can. We'll ride on board for with your man Samster for this lap. Just to get an idea, we're obviously at the... I almost said Nürburgring there. That would have made me look like a complete idiot.
Ah, close enough.
Yeah. Still in Germany, right? And the Hockenheim ring. Here today. Nice enough circuit.
Yeah, I like it myself. It's very good.
Uh-huh. I obviously have very crippling memories from last season.
Sorry, my memory's terrible. What happened here?
Do you not remember us spun out on the second
No,
last lap?
man, so much happened last season, but...
Yeah, I spun out in the second last lap and lost the lead.
Oh yeah, oh man. Tough break.
Yeah, exactly. Bad memories.
But you just gotta move on.
Yeah. It's my second favourite course in Germany. Prefer the Nürburgring.
Yeah, I think we were talking before. I'm not a big fan of the Nürburgring myself.
Nah, I do like it. I do like a bit of Nürburgring action now and again. But as we're talking about the most useless this, your man Samster, he's on pole currently.
Yeah, well done on 124.1.
Mm-hmm. Doherty in second, and for some reason it's not updating to who's third. Sock in third. Mr. Bones. Gigi's in fifth. Unbelievable. I think he should. I think he should only be allowed to do one qualifying lap.
Oh, should we start putting in restrictions?
Yeah. He has to drive with a dolphin on the back. He must have made a mistake because he's a good second, 10 seconds off what he did in practice. So presumably he just hit a curb funny or something.
Yeah, obviously something's went wrong. Well, I missed all of practice, but he was on the mark then.
Oh, I just came in the last 5 minutes and saw the times. So I think is Mosher out on an out lap, or for some reason Mosher's car looks really laggy. Strange. It literally looks so weird.
It looks okay on my
Oh,
screen.
does it? Wait, it looks okay for some of the times, but when he turns, it just looks like I don't know. It just looks so fake. It almost feels like he's just like sliding no matter what.
Oh, I'm not getting that bad now.
No.
I think I've seen a few wee jitters here and there, but it's definitely not as bad as that.
No, it's not it's I don't know. It's like, you know, when you on like paint or something, you have the little pivot point in the middle. You move it around like that. It literally looks like that. That is
Oh yeah.
the best thing, the best thing I can think of to describe it.
Oh, sorry, that described it perfectly there. Oh, are you still on him?
Yeah, I'm still on it. I'm just following him around.
Is that a bit of a lock-up in the first corner?
Was he? Oh, and the
Or
second.
it might have been lag.
Yes, the really big smokes are normally lag, but the like little tiny ones, and sometimes you can just see the wheel stop rotating. So did you watch the F1 race this morning? Did you get up nice and early, or do you value your sleep?
Oh, unfortunately, I happened to miss the race, but it was spoiled for me by a radio broadcast that I
Oh
happened to be
no!
listening to, and I just wasn't really paying attention. And then, yeah, all the news came fluttering out, and
Oh no, gutting.
it does sort of waste it a bit whenever you do know the end result.
Yeah. I got up nice and early out of my bed to watch it.
Oh, good on you, a committed fan.
That's me.
And was it nail-biting stuff? Were you on the edge of your seat, as they say?
I mean, a Mercedes didn't win, so that's always a positive, I suppose, especially in this era. But
Well, there's GG comfortably on top again.
is it? I'm just following Musho around as he improves to 6th place. DJ going for some lawn mowing. We're gonna watch Tiger because he hasn't set a lap yet, and now he has, so that was sort of pointless. But he goes 10th.
Oh, still 8 minutes to go.
Yep. Still good fun to have. And nobody's touching that time from GG.
120, he can make a cup of tea
Yeah,
and
he can have his maple
chill out.
syrup again, whatever he feels like. Wrestle a bear as you suggested.
Yeah, well. I mean, obviously that probably is offensive, but whenever I think of Canada, I just think of, like, bears and wilderness and stuff.
Oh dear. Well, there you go. Racist as always. And he's improved his time, just as if anybody was in doubt. Now he's off for his coffee. Should we have a quick follow here with DJ as he has not set a lap yet? Is there a car behind him or? Okay, I'm not really sure. Does the speed limit force you to go like halfway around the first corner? I can never remember.
I don't think so. Or I can't remember, I don't know.
Yeah, he might have just been going slow at the pit lane. It looked like he was stopping to let someone pass and then there was no one there. It's a bit strange.
Well, someone might have just completed a lap and quit.
No, yeah, that is a possibility as well. And nobody liked those cones anyway, DJ. That is a tricky corner though, into that hairpin. You always feel like when you brake for it, you're like, I could probably brake a little bit later, and then you try and brake a little bit later, and then you go flying off.
Absolutely. As is the case with many corners.
Yeah.
But you have to try.
Yeah. This here corner is good. I do like this corner because it's banked.
Yeah, absolutely. You can really, when you hit it sweet, it feels good.
Yeah. You never think you're gonna make it when you hit, like, you're like, seriously, I'm braking there? It's never gonna happen.
I like the end few corners as well. I think that's a nice run through.
Yeah, it's alright. Not a huge fan of it. Maybe if you can get it right, it works really well. This first corner, fairly difficult.
Well, as you know, it's very tight, so it'll be an interesting first lap.
Mm-hmm, definitely. This here corner's an interesting one as well because there's like so many different different lines you can take.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to get a nice exit from it just to launch yourself down this straight that they decided to put a curve in because, you know, they don't do anything standard in Germany. Thinking as well, the Nürburgring has a corner in its big straight as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, that little left there.
Yeah, just make a straight, please. I kind of want it to do what it says on the tin.
See, DJ set a pretty good first sector.
Has he?
First and second.
Fair play then.
Oh, 19-4. I mean, yeah, he's on pace with some of the other guys.
Yeah, that's a pretty good first sector. He did look a little bit, I would say, conservative, just to maybe make sure he gets a lap done. As he goes P10, just ahead of Tiger and Button, who hasn't set a lap. And I don't think Button will get a lap as he now disconnects, which is unfortunate.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Grid's beginning to shape up. I haven't really been looking at the top here. We've got... Is it close times? Yeah, it's fairly close times there for the...
For the non-GG
Yeah,
competitors.
for second place, basically. And Moshe was not too far behind, and then Will as well. And Will always seems to do a faster lap in the race than in qualifying, which I've got no idea how he does it. But fair play to him.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I can just never seem to get the good lap when the pressure's on and you only have 15 minutes. It's hard to get.
Yeah, it is, but... Yeah, I always try to get my first lap in as a banker. And then just...
Yeah, of course.
Make sure you have a lap that you're alright with, and then you can start pushing it. I think Mr. Bones has actually been overtaken by his teammate there for second place, so a bit of rivalry.
Oh.
But actually they're not teammates because they're in different cars. And that's how it works. I was mistaken by seeing the different clan tag or whatever it is. The always.
Yeah. So I'm just checking to look up the team names and stuff.
Fair enough. Maybe they are in the same team, they've just got different liveries on. I do not know, but a good few of our drivers actually seem in the pits and seem fairly happy with their lap so far. But we are coming into the last few laps here that people can do, because obviously once the time goes to 0, everybody just gets wiped off planet Earth. And it's straight into the warm-up section. Warm-up session. So apparently I can't speak English either. So Sock, that's actually a very good lap.
Yeah, I mean, very close. 2.2 off GG.
I mean, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound like a very good lap, but
Well, I mean...
yeah, when you're comparing yourself to Gigi, it's fairly good. I'm not, like, I know Gigi's a very good driver, but I don't know why he's so quick in this. Will's car does not look in the cleanest of states, to say the least. He improves by a tenth, but it does not help him in any positions, so he won't gain up any positions, because that's how it works. I don't even know what I'm on about now. And I'm not sure if anybody's close enough to finish their lap. Correct me if I'm wrong. So if you want to do the honours of runners through the grid.
Sure thing. Of course, GG in the lead in 120. Second is Soak. Third is Mr. Bones. Fourth is Samster. Fifth is VT. Sixth is Doherty. Seventh is Mushu. Eighth is Wildcard Will. Ninth is Sergeant Dizzy. 10th is DJ Ballistic. 11th is Tiger Style, and then myself and yourself.
Good, good. I'm glad that you can't pronounce somebody's name, so...
Yeah, sorry about all that. It was. I'm under the influence of some beer tonight.
No. Oh, dear. This can only end well. DJ going for a practice start, is he? Nope, he's just using his teleportation to go back to the pits. Is anybody going to go out on track? No. Well, that's always good, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. So what are your predictions for the race?
What are my predictions for the race? Well, GG is obviously the safe bet to win.
Yeah.
But then I can't even remember the grid.
I think it was Soak, then Mr. Bones, then Samster.
Yeah, they seem fairly quick because I believe has somebody else just disconnected. I just saw somebody pull out and then disappear.
Yes, you're right.
Who was that then?
Is that DJ?
Yeah, I think it is. I can't see him on the... I'm flipping through anyway.
We all know this game is riddled with bugs.
Yeah, it could have been anything, so... Luckily, somebody's decided to go out of the pits and...
Tiger Style.
Yeah. That is nice to see, of course. 1 second. And I'm back.
Didn't even know you were gone.
No. It's always nice to hear, always nice to hear.
He's looking pretty good.
I don't really know what to talk about during this
Yeah, I know, it's hard.
warm-up session.
I'll just enjoy the lap, I suppose.
Yep. Since you know all the corner names, do you want to take us through a lap?
So, yeah, I've got the sheet. I think he's coming up on Sachs,
Nice.
which is corner 12, and then into the last few, which is 12, 13, 14, and 15, Sud Curve.
Curve. Do you know where
I
that?
don't have all the names here.
Do you know where that is?
No idea.
Because it's pointing south. Hence why the corner.
Of course.
Hence why the corner in the
First
other
corner
direction.
is called North Curve. Yeah.
The more you know.
Those efficient Germans, I
I believe this corner is called Parabolica, isn't it? Which I always feel is stolen from Monza.
That is the one, yes. Corner 5. The nice long, well, flat out one, I suppose.
The nice long, not so straight.
And can you guess the name of the next corner?
Is it hairpin?
It is. Well done.
Nice. I do like a corner called hairpin.
I think the next number 7 doesn't have a name.
Oh no, and our guide has decided to give up on his lap, which is unfortunate.
Oh, but I heard someone else out.
Oh, it's DJ! He's back
He
alive.
made it back. Great.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to get out of the way. Oh god.
Well, so we can get penalties, can't we? We can just pull off to the side and
Yeah, but
it wouldn't matter.
I've got a keyboard.
Oh no.
And I think DJ was sat right behind me.
I could hit into you, couldn't you? And drag you off.
I think that might be a little bit of a distraction. I don't even have traction control on. Oh god.
Oh dear. I mean, but he will know that we're quitting, so just, yeah, try and make a start and pull straight off to the side of the road.
Yeah, I shall try. Oh gosh. I think it's just WASD. I hope it is. Oh dear, this could be awkward.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, hopefully.
Yeah. We could jump the start. That's what we could do.
Yeah.
I've just realised something as well.
But you've got a
I've
keyboard.
got a keyboard.
That's what I said.
I know, but it's manual gears.
Oh, see, can you not even put it in the
I'll
first?
be in neutral, won't I? Oh no.
Should I try and hit in the air?
Yeah. Dude. Oh no, DJ started ahead of us. It's all okay.
Great.
Danger averted. We panicked over nothing. So we've missed the spectacle of corner 1. Sorry about that, everybody. But once again,
Oh,
what
Sokka's into the lead.
GG
Samster's right behind him. Oh, this is a great start.
GG down the order.
Unfortunately, we missed what exactly happened at the start.
As we were panicking about trying to get out of the way of DJ. So yeah, wow. Let's go back up to the front here, into the cleverly named hairpin. We've got cars going side by side down the grid. Trying my best to get to them. I've heard a bit of contact there. I think it was...
Yeah, I think it was Mushu and Tiger Style.
Okay, but it's...
Not Mushu. Oh, I'm sorry if I've gotten that wrong.
But I think it was fairly light.
No, I mean, this is very clean with these cars. Very clean.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. But obviously something has happened to GG.
Yeah, my...
Although he's got right back, he's taken a place.
And he's all over the curb, is that GG, who's all over the curb, and there's a lunge up the inside. Moshua.
Yeah, I think VT got a wee bit wide there. I'm not sure if there was contact.
Was it VT who he used as a brake, or was it someone else? I'm not sure. It's a nice wee battle. Somebody actually runs wide there. Didn't quite see who that was. There's a lot of laps I've just noticed. So, a lot of time to enjoy yourself with. I've just noticed the gap over the line was 0.024.
Oh, very close.
Between Ham and
Sock.
Sock. And Mr. Bones now looking to the inside around the hairpin, but Samster is wise to the move.
These three are very close, and there's a battle going on
Behind,
right behind
yeah,
them
I've just
between
seen it in
four
the
guys.
bottom of my eye. There's a...
Yeah, that's who I was following. The GG's in this.
Is he? Okay. And...
No, I mean, stick with yours. It's but.
Hmm?
Oh, GG's making the move. I think he's going to go up into fourth pretty soon.
Yep, Oh, Moshua makes a mistake and GG
Yes.
goes through.
Well, I think someone else is just... No. And DJ's up into sixth. Well done.
Is he? Good stuff. And he's going for a move here as well, or was that VT trying to... I think that was VT trying to go for a move around the outside and DJ just fended him off. But still very close here. I think Sock has extended the gap a little bit there. And wow.
Oh, half a second. We're still very close.
Ham going for an absolute wheelie around the first corner as he kind of
Mr. Bones has just got Ham. Oh.
around the outside. Not quite going to happen there. Maybe he should have just run a bit wide and just give Ham the room a bit more there, and carry a bit more speed.
And GG now will be hunting these guys
I'm
down.
sure. Now into the slipstream, and he's actually got past, but will Ham look to the inside? He will. Up the inside, very clean, but he runs wide on the exit.
And they're near touching.
Yeah, they are very close. Mr. Bones got the inside for the next corner, then it's the outside for the corner after that, and Samster going to hold the position, but they have lost time to the man, the myth, the legend, GG.
He's straight up on.
Yeah, he's straight on Mr. Bones and is on the inside there and has made the move.
I do think GG's definitely developed his setup very well.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely got something
Well, obviously, I mean, it's...
set up right. I do like this camera angle around the final corner. I do approve.
Yeah.
Sock solo at the moment, loving life, but I'm sure he will get a little bit nervous if he sees GG is behind him, so...
Yeah. He has pulled out a bit of a gap. Good on him.
Yeah, he
Very
has.
good start.
With those cars battling behind him, I would think he would have, and he clearly has. Now, down the straight, GG looking to the outside, Hamon is on the inside, and GG's going to try to do the cutback. We saw Mr. Bones attempt to do this, and didn't quite work, but it has for GG. Yep.
He's made that stick around lovely.
Yep, he has indeed, and...
Ham done a great job defending there. He covered the inside well, but
yeah,
it just seemed like GG had just such a more powerful run out.
Yeah, not much more he could have done there. And DJ's got up into 5th, and Moshua's dropped to 6th, so presumably I think Moshua must have run wide because he's a little bit behind DJ. And this camera... Oh, wow! VT is
just seen it, yes.
Not in a good way.
Oh dear.
And surely that must be the end of his race, because... I mean, it looks like he's just getting lifted by that cone.
Yeah, he's stuck. He doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
No, that is...
The marshals are coming to his aid at the minute.
That is very unfortunate for him, and Dizzy as well, which we haven't picked up on, is quite far behind. That is very unfortunate there for VT. We'll have to find out what happened there a bit later, and Gigi's back down to 4th place.
Yeah, unfortunately we've missed all of it.
Yeah, and Mr. Bones is up to 2nd.
And Gigi's fallen down to 4th. Well, we've missed a lot.
That's what I just said.
Sorry.
And
again, this is some brilliant racing we're having this season.
Yeah. So Gigi might be fast, but he might not be that consistent round here. But I'm sure he thinks he can get these guys, and judging by his lap time, he does have a little bit of the edge.
Yeah, well, just looking at the times, I think he lost 4 seconds in the first sector, so obviously something has happened there.
You know what it might have been? He might have got a cut track around that first corner.
Of course, yeah. Because he was straight
talking
away
about the
back
first
on
corner, he's going, looking up the inside, but thinks better of it. Not the brightest of places to make a move, and GG knows this very well.
Oh.
Into the second corner, going side by side. Now, will Ham have a little bit more speed, but I think he gets caught up on the curb there, maybe a little bit scared of a squeeze from GG. Which did seem to happen a little bit, but all's fair in love and war, I suppose.
Well, there's always going to be little bits of contact, isn't there?
Yeah, well...
Or, well, you know, it's right.
Yeah, that corner is a little bit of a strange one, to say the least.
Yeah.
So, GG now looking up the rear of Mr. Bones. Oh, man. This camera guy could not hold his camera still, because that is very shaky.
I had that same look there.
But now around the south curve, as we have learnt today. Now through a very nice camera angle, I must admit.
So I was about to jump in there, I had blag, I thought there was a big accident.
Oh, talking about accidents, Mr. Bones, he spins on the curb of doom.
So easily done, I'm taking concentration and it's all gone.
Yep, and that is unfortunate. He drops down to 5th place, and I would presume has damage. That looked like quite a heavy hit. Yeah, by the looks of things, he's...
And DJ up in the 4th from last position.
That's very good there from DJ. He's just picked his way through slowly. but we can see, is that Moshua and Moshua and
And Doherty,
Doherty
yes.
going very close.
Oh, Doherty.
Doherty to the outside, Moshua to the inside, and he's just going to hold it
He's
round
got
there.
it.
Very nice move indeed. And VT is also in the garage. I don't have him on Steam, so unfortunately we can't invite him. If not,
Well, hopefully he can join.
yeah. So Soxillo still in the
Mr.
lead.
Bones is in the pits.
Is he? Yep, like I thought, probably got a lot of damage
Yeah.
there for that incident. And
Well, you know what it's like. You think it's not bad. You stay out for a lap or two, but it ends up you're losing too much time.
yeah, I would say in these cars it's even worse. Because obviously they're not very strong.
And so that was Samster just out of the pits as well.
Oh wow. So did he have damage, or is his tyres
He
going?
might have made his first stop. Could be a four-stopper.
Four stopper. We have seen
Well, like, possibly.
yeah, we have seen Samster go for the very, well, he does seem a bit aggressive on his tyres, so that could be why. But DJ up into third place from last place, and that's pretty good going. And here comes GG into the first corner, and he's actually had a great exit out of the last corner and just flew by.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Sock, I'm pretty sure, knew that that was going to happen, and he might have had like a bad exit or something, because GG seems to have so much more speed, or maybe GG uses push to pass or whatever it's called
Yeah.
on that shorter straight, and just allowed him to fly by.
Well, Sock doing a great job keeping up with him at the minute.
Yeah, it's obviously...
Well, I mean, sorry, just saying that there, like he dropped a lot.
Yeah, he has dropped a little bit of time here, but it's... Sometimes you can find a little bit of time by following someone. Just realise where they go and then do it. I mean, it's a game. Why is the camera shaking? I feel like that's going to annoy me throughout the race, but can only work with what we've got, I suppose.
You can't complain.
Yeah. Right, let's see. Anything else? Any action down?
Oh yeah, Mr. Bones has done a 123 in his last lap. I know he was just out of the pits, but
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Like, it's a good second or two in front of everyone else.
That is...
Well, I mean, bar GG, so hopefully he'll be coming up soon.
Okay, I thought he got a cut track there for a minute. And Samsters must have also went into the pits, as that's Moshua who's just went smashing into a wall. And his car looks in a mess. But luckily, he's around the last sector. So not too far to go to the pits, as that car does look horrifically to handle. Tries to get out the way. As you can see there. Oh my.
Yeah, that's heavy damage, but he's... Luckily, like, where it happened, yeah, he only had a few corners to nurse at home.
Making the first stop of his race. I'm sure they will be in a few times more. So apparently you want to try to get to lap 11, and that seems about right. So next few laps we might be able to see some more people into the pits who are trying to do the free stop. Or maybe we could try to see someone try and last a bit longer on their tyres and try to do a two-stop. We shall see.
I would totally do a two-stop.
Yeah, I know you would, but a lot of
Possibly a one.
possibly a one. I would like to see you try.
So I never actually tried this. Can you pick the medium tires as well, or
Yeah,
hard tires?
there's mediums and softs. I think everybody runs the soft in the race, and I'm not sure about qualifying.
Right.
Presumably the softs they run, but I am not sure. The DJ there was going a little bit touring car style on Doherty as they both go two wheels off the ground. But looking like a fairly spread out race at the moment. But I think once...
Yes, I just quickly flipping through. I don't think much is happening.
No, I think once people start making their pit stops, hopefully it will have some interesting things will happen. I think Mr. Bones and Samster,
Samster.
yeah, are the closest together, and they're also the two who have pitted. Soxillo actually setting a... Oh no, sorry, that's not... I was going to say that's a very fast lap he set there, but... that was his best lap, not not his actual lap, I was going to say. But yeah, Mr. Bones, apart from GG, is the fastest person at the moment. And I think we have another retirement. And that is second place. Was it?
Wow.
Oh no,
Who was that?
second place goes into the pits, so Soxillo into the pits. Who's disconnected then? You know who it is?
Doherty's in the pits.
I think it's VT. Has left. He was watching. Unfortunately, we couldn't invite him, like I said. But for any of you guys, if you ever do have any issues and have to retire, feel free to join us. We don't bite that much.
We should tell people we're doing this.
Yeah. So DJ up into second place. I'm sure he's loving life at the moment. So where did...
Well, that is a fantastic start for DJ.
Sock came out quite far ahead of these guys actually, and Doherty comes out just behind them, so maybe doing that early stop might not have worked for them. Although saying that, I think some of them did get damaged, didn't they?
Oh, Mr. Bones has just passed Samster.
Just watching that through the Parabolica, but not the Monza Parabolica. Spelt differently. Do you know why they're spelt differently, Lennox?
I don't.
Because one's in German, one's in Italian.
Oh, well, there you go.
It makes sense, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Is that... Samson does seem to be losing a little bit of time. Not sure what the problem is, or is he... If he did pit quite early, so maybe his tyres are not on the best of shape as Doherty goes the inside round the final corner. But...
Oh, sorry, just turned it, yeah.
Not quite close enough. First corner, not really an overtaking spot.
But I think he'll be straight on for this.
It'll be close through the first little straight. Oh, well, the mini straight before the big straight. You know the one I mean. But Doherty looking like he carried a bit more speed, like I was saying earlier about the different lines you can take through that.
Yes.
And with the tyres not moving on his car for my screen, he makes the move into 6th place. And runs wide and just about keeps it. So has GG and DJ pitted yet? No, they have not.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, talking about that, DJ is in the pits, so...
Here we go.
There goes that theory that DJ might be two-stopping, but Will still out on the track.
13 laps. If he was struggling, he would have to do 4 laps. Or 4 pits.
Surely now it's get... Oh, right, yeah. I see what you mean now.
I'm just... Well, if he's in the pits now on, like, lap 14... Well, yeah, no, sorry, I never...
Yeah.
We'd have to do 3. I'm obviously terrible at maths.
saying that, yeah,
Just when I seen that, I just thought quickly, oh god, he'll have to do 4, but no, obviously.
yeah, 4 different tyres, if you know what I mean, isn't it? The ones he
Yeah.
starts on, and then 3 pit stops. Yeah, you confused me a bit
But with
there.
Samster and Mr. Bones, like, they'll definitely have to do 4. Well, I mean, if they were struggling for tyres.
Yeah, well, Mr. Bones had the damage.
Yes, of course.
And DJ comes out behind Doherty. So, team orders here at the Mercedes lookalikes, or will they do a very Hamilton and Rosberg-esque thing and crash each other out? Hopefully not crash each other out, but...
I'm sure it'll be very clean.
yeah. And we're back at the man who can't hold the camera still.
And Wildcard Will is in the pits.
Is he? So...
Currently in second.
if he goes... Will could... You know, they could do a 2-stop from here, surely.
Yeah.
Even from the lap before.
I mean, so yeah, like that's 15, definitely.
Yeah, they can definitely do it from here in, what, 14, 28, and then you've just got to be careful on the last stint.
I always find, but you kind of do work it out, but it seems to be harder on your tyres as the race goes on.
Oh, surely it should be the other way.
I always find you're struggling more towards the end of the second set. Well, I always did.
I suppose maybe push a little bit more, but you'd think with more fuel.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Will's got in the middle of Doherty and DJ?
No, he has as well. Well, we're just thinking about fuel and
Yes.
pit strategy and all that fun stuff. Doherty runs wide. Will gets a little bit closer, but not quite close enough. So, do we think Doherty's going to be trying a free... So we could have people doing 3, 2, and 4 stops, which is interesting.
It is possible.
You would think the 2-stop would be the quickest, but it might not be.
Well, we know of this game as well, there's a lot of bloody pit bugs, so I usually...
Yeah,
But it's only worked out for me one time, I think.
yeah.
There's quite a few times it was close, but just that last lap, I just, lost 30, 40 seconds or something.
Yeah, it's fairly difficult on the tyres. Sometimes they do just seem to disappear all of a sudden. But that is the game, as we have a quick run to see if anything's happening.
Well, Mr. Bones is setting great time still, and he's in third at the minute.
Yeah, he certainly is trying to catch his teammate, or the person with the same clan thing. Surely they must be teammates.
So yeah, no, I did see it's Team Always 1 and Team Always 2.
Ah, okay. So,
But I don't think there's anyone else in Team Always 1 or anyone else in Team Always 2, so I'm not quite sure.
no, okay. So currently this sort of 4th place seems to be the closest thing at the moment. With the possible different pit strategies going on as well. Could make it interesting. What lap did Doherty pit on, do we know? Do we remember?
No, man, I should be keeping notes here, but I forgot a pen. Yes, my memory's terrible. I think, was it about 11 or 12?
Yeah, 11 or 12, that's what I would have guessed. So presumably he's doing the 3. And then I have a feeling DJ and Will be doing the 2. Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, sorry. So I'm flipping for Peru, just seeing if anything interesting is happening.
DJ seems to be falling behind a little bit. Maybe struggling
Yeah.
with pace because he does have fresher tyres.
Well, he's just done a 124.7. It's not bad, but his teammate has done a 123.5 on the last lap.
Interesting.
That's a second difference. I mean, they were pretty close when they came out of the pits, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he's having trouble or...
Maybe he's just thinking of the long game, knowing that Doherty's going to have to pit again. And is that Mr. Bones? It is Mr. Bones, so presumably he's made a mistake, because the trio we were watching are right up behind him now.
Yes.
So what lap are we on now? 18. Has anybody else pitted? Have we been watching, or...?
Yeah, I've had the info up, but don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, these three guys are definitely... Oh, where's
Ooh.
Doherty right up on him?
Yeah, maybe. Could look to the inside, or he could try and take a
And
different...
this is giving Will a chance as well. Now they're
He
all
could try
three
take a
guys.
different angle like he has done before. Will almost sticking his nose in there, but realised he probably should give the room. And where's he gone?
I didn't know whether it was lag, but on my screen, like, Mr. Bones just drove straight off.
I literally just went down to have a look at my phone because I felt it vibrate, and then he just disappeared.
And yeah, now I think he's disconnected.
Oh no!
Oh, another disconnection.
That is very unfortunate.
It would have been a very nice battle there, but there's Doherty now up in the third and Will just behind him.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be the battle for third position, although I think it might be one of those that when it starts to get really interesting, Doherty might pull into the pits.
Yeah.
They're on slightly different strategies. Interestingly, again, Will setting a very good lap. A 123.1. And if he had have done that in qualifying, it would be quite far up the grid. So Will, set your fastest lap in qualifying, please. Yes, like sometimes when you're following a car, I was just like, I can just stick with him, and then you just gain a little bit of time.
Yeah, yeah, I think that does help. Sorry, Samster's just went into the pits.
Okay, talking about gaining time, Will, playing the smart game, doesn't want to quite dive bomb it. And still behind Doherty, but... Oh no, and Doherty's hit the curb and spun round.
Oh no.
Oh
And
no,
Samster's just left the pits. And DJ, I think, just got in front of him.
Yeah, I thought DJ might pass Doherty there, but I presume DJ must have made a mistake somewhere because he's still quite a ways back, actually.
Yeah.
But Will up into third place. How far is Sock up the road? Quite a bit. But Was Sock one of those who he thinks on a free stop?
Yes, I think.
Okay, so that could play.
I think so far it's only Samster's been in for 2 stops.
Yeah, Samster's been in for 2 stops. Surely roundabout now-ish is when we should maybe start seeing the free stoppers come in. And then,
Yeah.
what lap did I say earlier? That was the time for,
Hopefully about 12 or 11 or 12.
no, did I say for the 2 stoppers? I can't even remember.
Oh, yeah.
They came in, what, 15, so 29, 30, 28, that sort of area.
Yeah.
Just to split up the gap. And DJ,
DJ has caught Doherty
it does
pretty.
look a little bit closer, but I think my guess is going to be Doherty's going to dive into the pits this lap or next lap, so we shall see, or we shall not see, as they don't give me a camera angle, and I am correct, I think. Am I?
Yes, Doherty's
Yep,
in the pits.
Doherty's in the pits. And let's see, did Sock come in? Sock did not come in to the pits. There's GG. I mean...
Yeah, I just thought I would check on him there. I haven't actually looked
wow.
at him much. Well, he's doing like 121.
Yeah, he's coming around the last few corners now, and... yeah. I wonder, is he going to lap everybody again? That just shows how fast he is driving at the moment. That he's able to overtake everybody by lapping them. I think everybody should get an extra lap on GG. GG should have to do an extra one. Just my idea anyway.
Well, there's Monsieur in the pits.
Moshua in the pits. Sock comes into the pits as well. So Will promote himself up into second place. GG still driving. So not only is GG doing the fastest times, he's also able to keep his tyres, which is quite ridiculous. That DJ
Oh yeah,
up into
the setup is obviously well tuned.
yeah, DJ up into third. Sock's getting held for quite a while here. It just looked like his tyres just changed then. That was a bit strange. And he's out. And I keep forgetting how long the pit stops are in this game. I always think they should be quicker. But obviously there is a good weight on them anyway. So now I think we have to wait until everybody comes in for their pit stops to make it interesting again around like 28, 29, 30. That sort of area for Will and DJ.
Yeah.
And then 32, 33 for Sock and Doherty. So let's see if they can make the fresh tyres work here and try and catch the cars in front. However, there's a huge gap between Sock and DJ. It's almost that full final sector.
Yes, sorry, I'm just catching up on them now. I was checking. Yeah, it seems to have all... So what did happen?
What, sorry? What do you mean? Like,
Oh no, sorry, that's just from... DJ hasn't been in the pit yet, no?
no, DJ hasn't pitted yet. And neither is Will. Or our race leader, who probably could pit and would still remain in third. And... oh, for a second I thought he was going into the pits there to test my theory.
As he crosses the line for the 19th lap. Or 19 to go.
Yep.
I can't see much change for him at the start. I mean, obviously we did miss something with the very beginning of the race, but he quickly fought his way back and took his rightful throne.
Yeah, a place he is beginning to get quite attached to first place, which is not a bad thing. For him at least. But gaps are currently very large, as somebody's in the pits.
Sergeant Dizzy.
Dizzy, who's not had the best of luck thus
Yeah, he
far.
has had a bad start to the season.
Yeah, I think he must have been caught up in a first lap collision because he was well down quite early. But while nothing's happening, we'll go on board with GG, even though it says it's Will. There we go, it's updated to saying that it's GG now. Around the course. The back end getting out a little bit there. But I'm sure he's not too worried.
Oh, I think he has time to spare.
Yeah. I don't think he'll want to spare it.
Will's just crossing the finish line now.
Is he? Wow. Yeah, and he's coming just out of that first twisty bit, if you know what I mean. Like the bit before the stadium section.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very comfortable to win this one.
Yep, he is indeed.
I think DJ might be struggling with his tires a bit there, so 125.7.
Yeah, I would say so. That is a fairly slow lap, and he needs to make these tyres last another few. Just to try and get it to that point where you can think about making it to the end of the race.
There's Will in the pits.
He is, and that is possibly a little bit early.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough final few laps for him.
Yeah, I would say so. DJ carries on, which I think is the smart thing to do, runs a little bit wider.
Absolutely.
Because even though you might have a lot of pain at the end of this stint, you've got the better tyres for the end, and Will's going to make it out ahead of Doherty and just behind Sock. And he might not be behind Sock for much longer, as he's made a mistake. And now Will in the slipstream. I think this shows he was, even though he had all the tyres on, he was not lapping very slow, to say the least. And he goes up the inside, maybe not.
Just didn't carry the full momentum in there.
Not decided to wait another few laps. But I think in Will's head he's thinking, right, I've got a full pit stop on these guys almost, so he's probably feeling quite happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you wonder, did DJ come into the pits this lap? He did. So yeah, this is also a lap maybe earlier than I would have expected. But
Yeah, I still think he might struggle a bit towards the end.
yeah, 14 laps I suppose he did it in the first stint, so he should be okay.
His
Hopefully.
teammate's just coming round the final corner now.
No, is he? Wow. You keep me updated on that, and I'll watch this Will Sock battle as they go
Yeah, Doherty's comfortably in front. I
down
think
to
he's
the
a good few
hairpin.
seconds behind.
Will not going to pussy out of this move.
Oh,
He's going to hold the inside line there. And I think he's
oh
just
yeah,
behind.
well done.
Will's just behind. Still. But what lap did I say they're probably going to pit? 33, so he's still got a few laps before we think Sock's got to make another stop.
Yep.
So we shall have to see what happens. Will, I'm sure, also thinking maybe a little bit about his tyres. Because he's got to go quite a ways at the end of the race.
Well, still 14 to go. It's
Going to be an ask to say the least. But into the hairpin, I think Will might be a little bit too far behind and
yeah.
is. But it scares Sock out of the move. Maybe not quite so much as I was expecting there. I thought you run a little bit wider, but clearly not. So I think Will is now just trying to look for a mistake here. Trying to time his move to perfection as he goes to the inside round here. This is going to be a bit scary, but he stays behind for now. Now for the final two corners, and through my favourite camera angle on the track. Will runs a little bit wide through the first corner, but he doesn't quite seem that close. But Sock makes a small mistake, but he might carry a little bit more speed. But Will looks a lot closer than he has done on previous laps.
Yeah, he'll definitely try it this time, I think. He's right up his bumper.
He is indeed. Let's see. Into the hairpin. Not quite.
Oh, no, not...
Interesting.
So, I mean, I'm always a bit reluctant to say anything because they've crashed about 100 times on my screen. I'm getting quite a bit of lags. And
Oh dear. Will looking close, but I can't really see him overtaking anywhere other than the hairpin.
yeah, I mean, Sock's doing a great job keeping him behind.
Yeah, I thought for sure that their lap Will would have a chance.
What's this? Just seen Gigi's last lap was a 132.
And 132, wow.
I mean, something must have happened to him there.
Oh, Will runs very wide there, maybe getting a little bit annoyed that he's stuck behind a car. 1 second.
Don't think much else is happening. Sorry, I'm going through everyone, and I think they're all pretty spread out.
Okay, I'm back, and well, close, but again, it's not really that easy to overtake through here, especially given how narrow it's going to become.
Sorry again, I was just flipping up and down the track. No one else seems that close to anyone.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, DJ actually has caught up on Doherty quite a bit.
Wow.
He's still a bit far behind, but yeah,
Yep.
I mean
You just
they're
keep an
going to
eye
be
on that.
running close.
And on that, I think Doherty will pit sometime soon-ish, along with Sock in the next 2 to 3 laps. And talking about Sock, Will is very close, and unlike every other time, he's gone to the outside, but he's got caught up on the curve there, just getting a little bit too scared there of Sock. Losing him time, and Sock keeps the position.
Yeah, that started looking well, but unfortunately run a bit close.
I can understand, like, you don't want to be on the curb, but you also don't want to be out of the race. And now we're back at the cameraman who can't hold a camera. It seems to get like sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's really bad. Very strange.
Yeah.
They are going bumper to bumper at the moment. As I say that, he pulls away a little bit, but not that much there, Sock. As my mouse keeps deciding not to hide itself.
Well, now DJ is catching Doherty for 4th place, but I think Gigi is now coming up the lap line.
Wow.
He's still a bit behind, but I can see him in the distance. Like he's not. He'll be catching them soon.
Let's go just have a quick look at the gap. And Doherty's in the
Sorry,
pits.
Doherty's in the pits.
You had one job. One job.
I went to Gigi to look because I was like, is that Gigi in the back? And
That's alright. So like,
but yeah, I do appreciate I'm terrible at this.
nah, you're alright. Not the best either. And Will looking for a move, but my guess is Sock's going to go into the pits on this lap. And Will say thank you very much and take 2nd place. Let's see if my theory is correct as they come around the final 2 corners. I am incorrect, I apologise. But if Sock wants to go to the end, surely his tyres are not a chance they're going to last. Not a chance.
He will definitely be struggling. Gigi's definitely caught DJ here.
Wow.
He's very close.
In a funny way, this could help DJ because he won't have to do an extra lap on those tyres.
Yeah.
And
oh, definitely, it'll help him, obviously.
Side by side, I think Will's too far behind, like we've seen multiple other times. Must be getting a little bit infuriating for him.
Well, I mean, this has been going on 5-6 laps now, hasn't it?
Oh, and that was a little bit interesting. Sock seemed to slow down a lot more than he needed to there and let Will come up beside, and then Will looked a little bit scared in case he turned in, which is fair enough. A little bit strange, but...
It could be just when your tires are going off, you know, sometimes you do have to brake that bit more, or it just takes you by surprise.
Yeah. And was that some wall I heard being hit? Oh, he is going to go into the pits now. I think his tyres just said, nope, no more,
Yeah.
which is understandable as DJ will probably, yeah, he will still get ahead out. He will get out ahead of Sock, but can he make the tyres last? So we might see a little bit of action near the end of the race, similar to last week.
I think we will. People will definitely start struggling at the end.
So it's amazing how long they hold them for, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's finally away, and DJ's already on the straight. So Doherty not going to be close.
Doherty's just coming around the last
Yeah.
corner now.
So they are very spread out, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Dizzy has just went into the pits.
Good stuff. So yeah, there's been a couple of free stoppers, but two stop thus far has looked the way to go. And Will is not coming around the first corner. There he is. That's a little bit strange.
So is that Will just lapping Samster?
I think so. Samster not had the best of races. I don't think his strategy was quite the best there. And Will looking a little bit nervous there to overtake him.
He's got through cleanly.
Yep, and
This is for position, isn't it?
yeah, it is. I was just thinking that as I saw it. So for 6th place we've got Sumpster ahead and Moshua behind. Moshua seems to be setting the quicker times. So we'll
yeah,
see.
123.
We'll see how this goes. And wow, very touring car-esque, and oh wow, he's spun. I thought Sumpster did take a little bit too much curve there, but I thought he would have got on away with it. And then he disappeared. So that's unfortunate for him and for us, because it was looking like it was going to be a good battle.
Ah, well. Hopefully he'll catch it back. So I was just checking the other ones. So I missed it all.
Dear. Seems to be something going on, but I don't think it's for position. Is that GG? Yep, that's GG. So wait, did
Is GG going to lap Will?
GG just lapped Sumpster? So
Oh, right.
I'm not sure if GG might have made a mistake, because I thought he'd already lapped him.
Well, I mean, it was just a lap or two ago I seen him lap
Yeah.
DJ. Or sorry, Samster could have dropped down. Yeah, Samster's only done 36 laps. GG's just done 38.
Wow. That is craziness. So is that GG? Wow. GG's coming up on Will, actually. So, GG's going to win the race by a full lap here, if he can catch Will, which it's looking like he will.
Hey, I might have missed this, but has GG already lapped Will? On my screen it says he's done 39 laps and Will's only done 38.
They're right behind each other.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, of course. Yeah, I knew it had to be something.
Yeah.
Surely I would have noticed that.
And somebody's had a little bit of a mistake there. I think that was Samster. He just got a little bit sideways by the looks of things. Right on board with GG. I think I'm getting a little bit of lag. It seems to be a little bit jerky. So apologies. But here comes GG now to lap Will. Oh. Oh no! Unbelievable scenes!
What happened there?
GG has been taken out on the start-finish straight.
Taken out by what? Is that a ghost car?
On my screen, there was loads of room between Will and GG.
That's what I mean. I was the same on my
And
screen.
then
It
all of a
looked like he
sudden,
just flipped.
GG's just being flipped over. And there's not a chance he's going to be getting that car back.
Oh no.
Wow.
I had the same thing happen to me on another season, like 3 seasons ago, but on one of the races it was just like I hit a ghost car or something, but completely spun me over and I lost the wheel and everything.
I remember last season, Jav had that issue where he, like, just on the first lap, he just got exploded.
Yeah, I mean, I was going fine, no one was anywhere near me, and then just boom, and before I knew it, I was upside down, missing a wheel. Oh, he'll be very upset with that.
I would say so. Wow.
I mean, I don't know who's running the former or who's running this, but he really should get the victory. I think, 'cause that is a bug as far as I'm concerned on my screen. But
Yeah, me too. Like,
and the fact that he was so much ahead, I don't think there was really any.
any doubt, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh,
That, it's almost got me, lost for words there.
take a minute.
Yeah. Oh, that was very interesting indeed. I think what happened was that Will went to let him past and gave GG the racing line, and GG tried to also overtake Will. But
Yeah.
on my screen they were like far apart anyway, and then all of a sudden GG just got flung into the wall.
Yeah, like I said, that was the same as what happened on my screen. It didn't look like there
Yeah.
was any chance of contact happening or anything else on the track.
Wow.
But I'm sorry, I was looking at other things. Is he still sitting there? Well, he's back in garage
Yeah,
now.
he's-
Oh, hopefully he'll come in and talk.
Yeah. Do you have him on Steam so you can ask him? I could, but it would bring up my Steam tab and I couldn't really be bothered.
I don't know.
Oh dear, we'll ask him after the race. And
Yeah.
Will's in the pits. Will is in the pits, and
DJ's not that far behind, so great.
DJ will inherit the lead
From last place.
from last place. Last to first challenge here for DJ. And if he can make the tyres last, this could be an unbelievable strategy. Will get out in front of Sock. It's looking unlikely, so
Yeah, Sox made it.
the only thing I can think is maybe there was contact and Will got damage as well. I'm not sure.
Yes, could have been.
Well, this went from looking like it was going to be a very ordinary finish to me wondering what's just gone on.
This game and its bugs, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's something I'm gonna have to re-watch for sure. the last few laps.
Yeah, well, there's
Indeed.
been such a big change. I'm not really. I think DJ seems safe enough. I'm just trying to place roughly the distance between Sock and
Yeah,
DJ.
it's a long way.
Yeah, I mean, I think he will be safe enough, but oh, it can all go so badly if you go off the cliff.
Yeah. So I still think Will should have stayed out, but unless of course he had damage. So unless it was different on their screens than it was on our screen, then maybe something
Yeah.
happened. But very interesting indeed. Sock not that far ahead of Will, but I can't see Will catching that. In the 2 laps we have remaining.
That'll always liven things up in the championship points.
I'm sure it will. I think we'll have to have a look there to see what happened. For definite. But DJ, he will be rubbing his hands. I think, funnily actually, no, he doesn't. I thought there for a second he had the slowest, fastest lap, just to show that sometimes not always being fast is necessarily what you need.
Yeah.
Consistency is key, as they say, and DJ has shown that thus far. We'll ride on board with him. Now for the last lap of the race. As you can see, he's taking it very cautiously, but that's exactly...
Well, like you say, he's built up the gap he can afford to, so absolutely.
Don't want to risk anything on the last few laps.
Although, like, his previous lap was 127 and Sock's putting in a 124. Like, it just takes one slip to lose it all.
Yeah, it does. DJ's tyres are probably crying. But he's just got to keep it up. Ignore the person who's sending me messages on Steam. He's very excited that we have a new Golf with Friends map. It's a very exciting game. Golf with Friends, I'll have you know.
Oh, I haven't tried it.
No, it's literally like a mini golf game. It's sort of quite bad, but it's alright, you just sit there.
But quite good at the same time.
Yeah, but let's stop talking about Golf with Friends because...
Yes, is DJ now just finishing?
Yep, DJ comes across the line to win...
Unbelievable race. Yes, well done.
...the race. Sock Silo comes around second. Will just behind him. Look at that. Wow.
Oh.
Maybe another lap or two and could see a different person
Absolutely.
in second place. We shall have to investigate what happened previously. Doherty comes across the line to finish fourth. And Mosher has got a decent gap there to Samster. So it should come home in fifth place, but not quite there yet.
So are these guys still racing?
Yeah.
So I thought it just finished.
No, yeah, there's still a couple of people still racing at the moment. As Moshua comes across the line and finishes fifth. Samster in sixth place after his second place last time.
Unlucky.
This race did not go to plan. Dizzy, if he has finished already, I'm not sure. We'll just watch him finish up his race here. Not been his best I think he's just taking it very cautiously now. Which,
Like in this race, so I've been seeing all sorts of stuff.
yeah. But yeah, still very strange about the incident with Gigi, but we shall see what happens with that. And now as Dizzy comes across the line
Well done.
for 7th place, Gigi in 8th retired near the end of the race due to that interesting thing. And that is that. So we are done here. Hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye.